back in the jungle, the mighty jungle where the lion seems to roar. But more seriously, we have been exploring a little bit over here with on the side. So we are trying to progress through the storyline, but also because there's a bit less enemies along the sides and welcome to the jungle, the mighty jungle where the lion seems to roar. But more seriously, let's go ahead and have a little bit of a talk to Sybil. See what she's got to say for herself.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Alright, wow. That is quite a lot of things that we can choose from. How about Eobola's daughter? Or Eola's daughter?
So Alas is your father?
Yes. And yes, he is the leader of the Red Scribes.
That's handy for you.
You are so predictable. Daddy's little girl can do whatever she wants, right? Don't fool yourself. I'm endlessly having to prove myself more than any other scribe. My father doesn't treat me better than the others, and I expect no less from him.
At least that explains why you look like you just stepped out of a library. I guess he encourages you?
Yes, of course. But I'm big enough to make my own choices. Knowledge fascinates me, and I suppose it would have been like that whoever my father was.
Indeed, it would have. Alright, let's get out of here. How about, let's talk about something else. Let's move on. Thankfully that dialogue was not too difficult to get out of. What I have discovered though, is I've been playing around a little bit with the crafting system and everything. We're actually very close to leveling up to level 7, but what I do like are the health potions. So all you need to do is once you already have like a usable item, so I think there's only these 4 usable items that we can choose from. Maybe we'll get upgrades to them later on in the game, but let's say we want a health potion. All you have to do is press X to craft it, or you can just have a look. We've got 12, well, we've got 19 tainted bloods, but all you need is 12 for the creation of 1 health potion. So we can create a health potion if we want, so I'm going to actually do that. And there's another thing that you need to do is with the raw metals. As you can see, we've got 17 raw metals. They're pretty pointless just in the grander scheme of things, I'm pretty sure. Unlike, well, it does say here, unrefined ore can be transformed to craft weapons and equipment. It doesn't really say what else it can be done with. So, like, the refined metal is quality metal used to craft weapons and equipment. So I'd much rather get that. Let's go ahead and craft all of this. Wait, we want some... Actually, we need gold to craft it, sorry. How silly of me. Actually, no, sorry. This is what I wanted to do. I didn't want raw metal. I wanted to go refined metal. And we can change the refined metal into raw metal. Oh, into the raw metal into refined metal. There we go. That was confusing enough, but we managed to do that. So now we've got 9 refined metals, which we can use. I'm not going to upgrade any of my equipment just yet because they don't really seem like it will upgrade anything all that much. Making sure Sybil's there. And here, this guy, is he going to come across? What are they going to do? Oh, okay. They're kind of stuck there in the swamps. Let's go out over to where the hell we're going. Oh, here we go.
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname.
Oh, we've got to
Past
select
behind,
enemy.
and whatever we were before doesn't matter in the
Amazing
company.
we had no records.
You know, I blow things up. Stuff like that.
I think it's actually pretty easy to tell when the enemies are about to attack, so it's not that hard to parry. Let's go pick up the extra loot. Alright, now that we're level 7 as well, let's just pick all of this stuff up. Isn't there something over here? I guess we already picked it up. Oh no, here it is. Okay, now that we've got a new level, we can have a close look at some of this stuff. I want to have a look at here. Alright, so there's Mule, so we can carry an additional weight, which doesn't really entice me all that much. There's Lucky, which I actually like. You have a greater chance of fighting items on enemies. That gives us a 20% extra chance. That's pretty cool. We can get Energetic, which gives us more magic, or Passionate. Well, we can't get that, but we can save up for that. You earn more experience when you kill an enemy. I think that'd be pretty useful. Personally, maybe Energetic, but magic seems to revive pretty well, so I think I'll just save up for Passionate. With here, let's have a look at what we should go for. Maybe something with the Pyromancer. So I do like playing around with the Orb of Fire. Go with extra 5 plus fire damage then. Oh wow, the third upgrade, damage 100+%. That's pretty damn good. Sends 2 more orbs of fire. That, okay. I definitely like the orb of fire. I haven't really used these two. They don't really seem all that good as the flame of fire anyway. So we're mainly focusing on being a warrior, but also a little bit on a pyromancer. Let's go ahead into the storyline, because this is where we need to go. Oh, there's someone here, I think, helping us almost. Oh yes, he is.
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
How much health does this guy have? He's got like an infinite amount of health. Very nice for him. Yeah, he does have an infinite amount of health, just not 9. We level up as well.
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his
What is
task.
being in third person?
If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Falcon. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Ranval, last survivor of the Order of the Amber Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Alright, let's go talk to the steward. Indeed, we did level in. It just popped up in front of me, I saw. So I've got 2 new school points. That seems pretty cool. So she's healing us up. That's what she's doing. I'm liking this game already. It's quite cool. I mean, obviously it's not the best graphically, but I don't think that's really what an RPG needs. So now we've got, okay, that don't mean they actually gave us 2 extra skill points, but they just gave us 2 points in general. I also could go for this stuff now. So like fire spells cost more and more crossbow damage and all. And we also could get crafting, so I'm just going to focus on exploration for now. Alright, we don't want to be too overpowered in one direction, but I'm happy with the way things are at the moment. Ability to interrupt of heavy weapons, 20%. So I guess that's able to interrupt like when they're about to attack us. So I guess we don't need to parry as much, hopefully. Okay, we've already got the prerequisites for all of this as well. So next, okay, we have 3 points here. Wow, very nice. And now we've unlocked Expert, which triggers Rage Mode each time an enemy is killed. Gives us 2 extra seconds health regeneration for 5 seconds. Oh, okay. I see how that works. Interruption resist while charging the circular attack. What does this do? Interruption resist. Resistance to poison warrior stance only. That's pretty much all I'm in after all. What does this do? The war cry. That's the ultimate. So damage ability to interrupt and interruption resist 50% for 10 seconds. Also affects allies. Seems like a special move, Master. But we also have to invest quite a bit to get that, so not quite sure if I'd want that. You have more time to counterattack. It's pretty good. Although I don't think I have the counter attack thing down pat just yet. So I've got 2 of these points. I think I'll just save them up. And let's get this. Let's see. Ability to interrupt, or maybe... Yeah, I'll go with this. Some extra fire damage. And then the duration of the flaming weapon is also increased by 5 seconds there. That'd be useful. Alright, let's save up those points. Alright, we're ready to progress. Go to Valvenor. Valvenor, here we come. This is going to be our very first village. It'd be interesting to see if there's actually a world map as well. At the moment, I doubt there is a world map. It seems like it's very linear, although I do know there's side quests that you can do as well.
This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight.
Yeah, why does he talk so strangely?
How come you talk that way? Always in the third person.
The way people speak is different from one place to another, and I am from another place. The knight's people are a warrior tribe from Algandar, and he is proud of them.
Where can I find the steward?
As the knight said, the steward is in the old inn, the big building in the middle of the village.
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand boy. Damn. I knew I should have gone with the rest of the company. I'm going.
Alright, here we go. We've got Sybil with us anyway, so it shouldn't be all that bad. Seems like we've got 2 places to go to. What if I press back now and go over here? So it's still chapter 1, a village of refugees. We're in the center of the village, I think. Let's see what we can read over here. Yeah, we can get the descriptions. So Buffalo and Renko are over here as well. And also we can go to sleep, which is interesting. Where are our primary objectives? I don't see anything. I didn't see any of the primary objectives here. Maybe we got to go through the doors or something. Yeah, here we go. Very well protected. The top gates and all. Oh, what's this little symbol mean? Oh, blacksmith. Some builder. Let's have a close talk to him. In the equipment menu, press down. Make sure you keep the components that interest you. Just talk to this guy.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? Please forgive my error. With all this commotion and all the thankless tasks I find myself confronted with, I often find my attention to detail slips. So, what can I do for you?
What he's got for sale?
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
That's right, money talks. Wow, he's got an axe, the Impaler. Only 5 weight on that, but that'll give us, well, we'll be attacking really slow after all. Increases the chance of a critical hit, and it gives us a lot more damage as well. 17 damage. Well, if we have a look, our cleaver does 12. It's not like it's that much of an improvement. Wait, let's just go check this out. Check out default sword. That does 10 damage, so yeah. I'm happy to leave things as they are for now. I don't think I'll regret it. Although that is a fair amount more damage. It's like 20% extra damage though. And then we can get, wait, let's have a look. How much gold do I actually have? Yes, yes.
So,
Show me what you have for
I'm sure there's a button that you hit the speed to hurry up the dialogue. I think press B then and it worked. It seems to have worked. This seems like it'll be pretty good. It'd say the attack speed is 75%, so it's the same as what we have now, I think. And yeah, this is 0. I like the sound of this. 179 gold. We've only got 0 gold. Ah. I guess we can sell some things, but I also assume there's going to be gold that we'll be finding on later on in the game. Let's go ahead and continue on with the storyline though, shall we? Where we have got to go up over here. Oh, no. Invisible wall. Go to the village hall. There we go. Kind of annoying invisible walls. They should be stuck back in the years of 2003 with like the Tony Hawk's games. There's some quality of invisible walls there.
Defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvenor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All the fall to ruin about you. Yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own have corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
What? Just because I said some weird shit? Believe me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.